Yeah, well, uh, they had three guys that could get 30, and I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you like I'm some kind of genius, which I'm not. But we weren't going to dedicate two or three to Cooper at the risk of letting somebody else get 30. You know, there's other guys had to earn those. You know, I don't know how many points Kneppel got in the second half, but not many. Proctor, James, Mulawach, you know, we did a good job guarding those guys. We held that team to 39%. We out-rebounded them. I don't know what it was, but we out-rebounded them 42 to. So we're plus 11 on the boards. We had 18 or 19 points off second chance. That's who we are. Most people look at that and say, "Well, we're not pretty." This ain't no beauty contest. The beauty contest, we shouldn't have showed up. But most people get wowed by the beauty, and sometimes that old mare over there, she knows how to navigate around a basketball court for 40 minutes. And our kids are 35-4. I mean, we're 35-4. I mean, what do you want us to apologize for?
Coach, what did you tell them at the halftime? What was your theme?
We were just down 5 to Purdue. We were down 5 to Arizona. We played like crap the first half. We're only down 6. What's the problem? You know, there's 20 more minutes. And our, you know, we started ghosting some screens to get our guards downhill. You know, we kept getting into paint, and that's where our offensive rebounding was hurting. We kept getting into paint. But they were hurting us at the other end with their offensive rebounding. Their first shot wasn't beating us. You know, I think we were 6 for 8. And usually we have more shot attempts than the other team. We try to win the possession game. I haven't really studied this. We had 8 more shots than them. They had 4 more shots than us at halftime, and that was a problem. When the other team is getting more shots, that means we're not getting on the boards. We don't turn it over much. I think we average 8 or 9 turnovers a game this year, so we don't turn it over much. So we usually win that battle. The offensive rebounding battle was the battle that bothered me at halftime. And then Milo's getting 2 fouls. You know, it wasn't one of Malik's better nights. But once Milo's got back in there the second half, our team was complete. And we have a good team. We have a really good team.
Coach, at the end, you know, when you're trying to stop them from getting the ball inbounds, what did you tell your team specifically so that you can get more possessions and things and do the right thing with the time and the clock?
I'm going to give you a brilliant answer. What you said, what did I tell them? I said, don't let them get it inbounds.
Coach,
brilliant.
Coach, after that technical foul, what did you say to the guys to make sure that didn't spiral?
You know, I didn't get mad at JoJo. Jeff, they can ask a couple more questions. But we're in the national championship game. Chill out.
Thanks, Coach.
He is such a big heart. Such a big heart. I didn't get mad at him. Matter of fact, normally if you get a technical, I'd take you out. But that was born out of effort and wanting to do the right thing. But it's only 1 free throw, and it still was a 2-possession game. So there was no need to foul. You know, we're a miss 1-and-1 or a miss free throw or whatever. We got a couple stops. The only thing I did different was switch who was on the ball offensively. I put Emmanuel Sharp on the ball. Their best defender was Proctor and James, and they had them on LJ and Milos. So I didn't want to put either one of those guys in ball screens, so I put Emmanuel in the ball screens. Emmanuel got in the paint. And once you get in the paint and you get the ball on the rim, if it goes in, awesome. If not, it's a geography rebound. Ball's not going to bounce out to the free throw line. It's going to bounce up around the rim, and those are the ones we can go tip in or get out and dagger out for a 3. So I just like the way we kept our composure and trusted our culture.
Simply because of what
we got a golf cart.
Simply because
if you'll just slide around the corner.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Move in here.
Just keep on going and go around.
There you go. You got the wall. There you go, Coach.
Come on, let them keep walking all the way over here, guys.
Oh, Kelvin, I got one for you. Duke was 79-0 with the lead with 5 minutes to go until tonight. So that was a fairly remarkable comeback.
Yeah, thank you.
What does it mean for you just to see Jawan in that situation? What
Yeah.
it means to this program to tie the game,
Yeah.
get the lead, and then to stop defensively?
Yeah, when he made the first one, I thought that his second one had a good chance. Because, we lost these guys last year, and everybody said it's because of Jamal. Losing Jamal wasn't the reason. It was losing JoJo and Jamal. But one of our bigs went 2 for 7. The other went 3 for 8 for the free throw line. So we dedicated ourselves to getting in the gym more. Sometimes as a coach, you got to recognize where your weaknesses are. And 2 of our overtime losses, missing free throws, impacted those. But maybe we weren't ready to make them then. But J1, when he started this 150 makes a night, and he did that every night. He did it Tuesday night because one of the grad assistants, part of his responsibilities is slide that under my door, and it better be under my door. So I get it up and look at it. Uzan was making 86%. He's up to 93 now. But we've been a pretty good free throw shooting team. Much more, not a great free throw shooting team, but certainly improved from last year. But you prepare for moments like this when everybody's watching, and those moments when nobody is. So shout out to J1, just real proud of him.
Hey, coach, I wonder.
Second half too against Flag, he had it felt like some possessions where he really just frustrated Cooper Flag. J1 did.
Yeah, we didn't double him, and that allowed us to control the other guys. Normally we'll bring monsters or just bring random doubles. He had some tough shots. I mean, he's going to be the #1 pick in the draft. But I even when they went up 14, I thought we could play better, and so I was imploring our kids just to stay with it. And yeah, I brought up the Kansas game. I don't think I needed to. Our maturity on this team is pretty good.
You've seen almost everything in this. You've coached forever. Are you wowed by what just happened?
I haven't thought. He asked me a question about some random Duke statistic, and he asked me that. I haven't even thought about that yet. We're playing Monday night. I'm excited about that rather than looking back. I'm focused on looking forward. Now when it's over, I may look back and give you a different message.
Coach, I'm wondering.
Specifically to J1
What's
after the
that?
game, did you have a message specifically for J1 after the game?
Yeah, keep shooting 150 a night. Got 2 more nights.
Coach, is there a game in your career where you had a comeback maybe earlier in your coaching career that kind of sticks with you in those moments and just reminds you of what's possible?
You know what, Myron, is this year.
Yeah.
We won a game we had no business winning at Kansas.
Yeah.
We're down 6 with I think 13 seconds left, maybe a little more. Their point guard went to the line and missed 2 free. If he makes 1, the game's over. He misses 2. Emmanuel hits a 3. Next thing is a 3-point game. We do what we did tonight. We're pretty good with that little press we run. We don't do it a lot, but when we do it, we're pretty good at it. They tried to throw it into their big kid. Malik, who also got the steal tonight, tipped it, and he had enough self-awareness to back up, hit a 3. So we went from down 6, I think it was 79-73. Emmanuel banged a 3, Malik banged a 3 right before overtime, so it goes to overtime. Then we get in overtime, and I think we won by 7 or 8 or something like that.
Coach, if Judd was able to see you right now, what would he say? 'Cause I'm sure.
Oh man, yeah, I'm sure I got a text from Tom. He would be proud. He might say you may want to sprinkle in a little zone, little 2-3, and when they're pummeling you like they were, change your defenses up. But I wouldn't be here without Judd.
Any thoughts on Florida?
No, none.
Happy you're playing though.
Happy we're playing. That's right.
Thank you,
Okay,
Coach.
guys.
Thank you, Coach.